Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Pandya playthrough, where we're still fighting our with Moria, but we've just won another little war. Right now we are in a tricky situation, and basically we need to recoup. I'm going to start bringing some armies back down, just in case. You are heading there, and you can just head here to replenish. These guys are going to hold up here and try and build up slowly. Oh, and we've got this army here. You can pull into here, please. Up to there as well. Basically, we're just holding the line. My worry here is we are currently quite weak. So actually, I want to start making friends if I can. Yeah, I'm going to guarantee them. And these guys again. Trying to get ourselves friends around ourselves if we can. I'm not going to make friends of them. There you go. All these things will help keep them friendly with me. We've got a scorned family, but it's not an important family, so I don't care. These guys all don't like me, and let's be honest, they are probably the bigger threat here. You're a little army, you can start building a road there. Generally trying not to build roads in war, guys, but it's only a little army, so I'm not really that fussed. As soon as I can, I'm going to start trying to improve some relations. I could guarantee them, but I don't want to. They would accept it. Oh, I may have just messed up being able to go to war with these guys. Never mind. Do want to form Dravida, but for now I want to maintain actually being able to stay alive. So, having a nation is more important than being able to win a couple of battles, than being able to form a new nation. Oh wow! Oh, they are being... Really? That seems brave. Who are they allied with? Them. They join the war. Well, we'll get some extra territory if they attack us. That's for sure. I'm going to be honest. I don't see them actually attacking us. What is their war goal here? Imperator, which is... Don't want to be losing the money at the moment, so here they want to take. Let's have a look. Income. I want at the moment. Nothing hugely doing income. Let's reduce the slaves needed for surplus. Okay. That means we'll have more trade goods, basically, guys. I need these guys to attack. Well, they aren't low morale. We'll try it. I may be able to beat them due to their low morale, guys, if I hit them fast. So, I'm going to have a look. I'm not necessarily actually going to attack them. These guys are going to take there, then they're going to pull back to recoup as well. I'm still going to move this army down, guys. I just don't trust this cluster, so... Oh, are they actually... I can afford to take the loss. Damn, we're already locked in. I was hoping they'd be locked in, because they'll probably see us now and stop. That said, let's see. We will win the battle, we're going to do this. Oh, though Moria are also coming in. That may be trickier than I thought. Nope. I'm not going to push in and risk Moria. I need to win that war with Moria before we do anything else. Oh, bugger. Oh, we're winning, we're winning. We are winning there. I didn't expect to have a Morian army there, and I wasn't paying attention. That 7k is going to batter us, though. You're not going to be enough. Apparently, we're still going to win. I'm not sure I believe it, though my morale is going straight back up, but we do have the terrain bonus. So actually, maybe, yes. This is the sort of thing we want, guys. Some nice bloody noses on giving Moria some good bloody noses down there. Let's go and hammer that army. And then we can potentially look up and moving in here. We will batter them there. We need to push this to 10 to win. Oh, please get locked in before we do, because I would love them to join this battle because we would win. Yeah, we will accept that. We are easily winning this battle. Moria has lost a lot of troops against us, so apparently we'd win, but I'm not sure I believe it. I don't need that bit of territory, so I'm not going nuts. They're going to try and sneak around, aren't they? Ah. God damn. So my provinces are losing lots of stability. Capturing there would potentially be a good idea because it would, you know, obviously remove a lot of their manpower generation. They are marching on me again here from the looks of it, which we would win. I just want to bring this war with Moria to an end because that is what's really meant. Oh God, get the out of there. You can pull up. You can pull back. I definitely will not win against an 18k stack. I stayed there too long. Let's move up to deal with them, and you can move straight into their capital, please. God damn, they caught us. That is annoying, actually. Let's hire some mercenaries. You can move there. We've got the terrain advantage here, so while we're losing, it's going to be a gallant battle, guys. We've got the discipline advantage as well. So I think we have the tech advantage over them. So while we're losing, they are taking a lot of damage. So actually, no, they didn't take as much damage as we did. At least we didn't lose the army. Sorry about coughing you there. We're going to march into their capital to try and distract them a bit. I'm going to hit them there. That's annoying. If we'd won that, if I'd pulled back, we'd have potentially done much. Well, we would have done much better there straight out. We'll deal with that army soon. I think we'll win that because we've got the bonuses. You can come and join as well. Once these guys are all in place, we should be good. We could potentially hire another mercenary stack. Not quite. Yeah, pulling back there now rather than attacking, so they're obviously waiting for more forces. Ooh, commerce income, please. Anything to buff up my income at the moment. I know commerce isn't my biggest bit of income, but still. Ah. My ruler has died. We've got a new ruler who is terrible. We've got a stability drop. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. We need a new commander here. I don't think I've got enough to stab a pig just at the moment. And unfortunately, because my ruler is terrible, try and marry someone nice and young and see if we can actually... Oh, 10, we'll marry her. See if we can actually get somebody useful. Let's see what our heirs are like. What's his family like? Oh, god damn it. We are not having children, which is really bad. So we've got another old guy who's, again, not particularly great. He's okay as a leader, but he has all the support, which is what's important just now. How old is my current ruler? Actually, 57, that's not too bad, but he is... Yeah, I guess he's good at one thing. We're sieging away here. Where are they going? I'm not fussed. Oh, whoops, definitely don't want both of those in the same place. Let's spread our guys out a little bit. I don't care about my mercenaries taking some damage. And my mercenaries can head this way because they're going to try and sneak in behind us. I'm quite worried about being caught unawares by the Morians up here. So I can cause them to cancel. Oh, they own there. Weird. I don't think I can make them become my subject. Oh, because I don't control their territory. I hadn't realised these guys were their subject. Nice, easy victory there again. Does that mean that territory... But they've not actually joined the war. They've not been called into the war then. You can push up that way to deal with them. You can push there. I want to keep Moria on their toes as much as I can. How have they got past? Oh, it's because their armies are retreating. They don't have anywhere to retreat to. Manpower is definitely the needed one at the moment. Right, so a feudatory vassal pays us manpower, 7. They join us in wars. They can be integrated. Tribal, we protect them if they're attacked. They're limited by our diplomacy. They are not necessarily joined to 12 wars. They pay us gold. And we're going to make them a feudatory, because then they have to join our wars as well. Oh, and we're going to take all their money. There we go. Can I not drag them into my war now? They are my vassal. So I can't integrate them. Not for actually really quickly. But apparently I can't drag them into this war because it's already ongoing. I'm not actually that fussed by that. You're going to pull back a bit. You're going to dig in there. We have another war. I don't care. Oh. Well, this is going to be fun, guys. Because they have a lot of friends. It's mercenary hiring time. I can't quite afford them. And they've joined. God damn. This is gonna get fun. We may lose territory, guys. To put it mildly. Things may not go well. Right. I don't need that for Dravida. So I could theoretically, I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm not rash. Win a couple more big battles and we've got this. They should be able to hold there because they get defensive home terrain advantage. Oh god, I can't move them there because of the bloody fortifications. Let's go in and kick that fortification's butt. There was a Morian army up here, but it seems to have disappeared into the ether. We do have my feudatory ally here. What are these guys? Can I bring them into it? No. What? I had all the bonuses there. How was I? Oh, god damn. I'm very tempted to accept. That. Not giving them anything major. That gets this war over. We don't have to worry about Moria now. We're still going to push into here to hit there. You guys are going to watch that line there. We are now much safer up here. I don't like giving up territory, guys, but sometimes needs must. We obviously want to take here, because if we can take here, we can form Dravida. And in fact, you guys are going to march straight into there. If they start heading towards us, we will fall back. You can fall back towards here. They can't actually get here easily, so no, you're going to go there. You are going to stay around here. You are going to march down here. you can't quite be hired yet. Soon we're going to be hiring more mercenaries. It's going to cost us money, but, well. Come to our attention, our treasurer has been siphoning funds. He is relatively loyal. I'll take the lower thing. That means I can hire these mercs. Which ones? These ones are close to the border. That's simple. Vassal swarm, go! Oh wow, and Moria has decided to hit them. Hit there. Or not, they're not allied with them. That's not necessarily good. That's because they're no longer at war with me. Why am I not? Oh, because we were still in their territory. That's fine. We can move out, then move back in. I'm waiting until they're locked in, then we're going to hit them. Now, they will have the home terrain advantage if they get there first. But we have a much better army, and then we can advance into their territory a bit potentially as well. Well, they do have reinforcements coming in. I will get the terrain advantage if they send them in. You can stay there until they're locked in. Second they're locked in, we're going to head in. Straight on forwards. Come on. Ooh, I want to be a bit careful with my mercs actually there. So my morale is a little low. Why is their morale so low? They're deciding they don't like the idea of being there. So you're actually going to come round here. I do want to capture here, and that should go relatively quickly. This is all I want from this, because if we capture here, we can form Dravida. Nice. And obviously we're going to take our time. I'm not going to rush through their territory. Well, I saw a Morian army there and was like, oh god! We don't need to worry about that. We did technically lose to Moria, but I can cope with that. You know what, we're going to go in and we're going to push through their territory. Things are going reasonably at the moment. If I can, I need to be careful here because there's definitely dangers here. But if we can push them back to an extent, we will let them. I'm going to let them hit me first. They are locked in. As soon as this is over, we're going to push forward. And we're going to push out into this territory. Start battering them as much as we can. We do have people going around up here, which I do need to worry about as well, but we've got plenty of reinforcements around at the moment, so And once we've dealt here, we may well go look over here, but I want to pacify this fully first. Holding some of my armies back in reserve as they are not doing great, let's be honest. Their territory is going to disappear very quickly as they join my nation. We do have some big stacks coming down, so I do want to be careful. As I said, we want to keep this war as short as possible, really. Why? I'm going to move you there. And you there. I don't want to be taking too much attrition, basically. Ooh. How loyal? He's loyal enough. Oh, that's good. Demand his resignation and then reassign him, let's be honest. Well, reassign the best person for the job. Gave us some nice little bonuses to the territory. Oh wow, that territory is terrible, guys. Oh wow, Moria is at war with these. Oh, dude, that's worrying because I'm technically. Oh, I can't be drawn into that war, can I? I'm not going to accept just yet, but we are potentially, you know, I do want this chunk of territory. In fact, no, soon. That's all I really want. If I get that territory, we can form ourselves a new nation. Doesn't mean I'm not going to push out against other things. I am getting scared by Moria. That said, this war seems to be fairly mixed. I'm already well off ahead. Aggressive. Let's reduce the aggressive expansion impact. Let's go sack their capital. You can stay around here because they do have some forces up here. Somebody else has died. You can be much more careful with all of those troops if you want. We're going to start pushing through this territory now to try and take some of Lupa's territory as well. Oh god damn. Lots of people dying. But no, long run we are going to need a good defensive line against Moria, and it is going to get tricky when we have large borders with them. I mean, ideally what we need to do, what would be great, is if we could create like a vassal swarm on our borders, but that'd be tricky. I've got what I want from this war. I think they've realised they bit off a bit more than they can chew. We're going to beat them there. We're doing nicely up here, though we're about to be hit by a big 11k stack, but we have the better troops. So I'm not massive, even though they will have, oh no, they won't have the terrain advantage. There we go, they are bringing a lot more troops in now, though. So that could be tricky, but we've captured their capital. Move this one in. You can actually stay there, where you're not going to take too much attrition. So we're going to capture that, then we'll push through their territory. You can pull up there. You can head over here. These armies don't have a territory anymore. I might actually take some families on because I'm finding I'm getting a lot of very crappy, chaffy generals, guys, which I really don't want to be facing off against. If they send both armies at me, I could have problems, but they're not doing that, so let's not worry too much about that. I need to keep them there simply to keep an eye so I can reinforce if needs be. My vassal swarm is here, which isn't necessarily helping. I'm happy to have my vassal swarm following for the moment, actually. No, you can hold there. And you can pull down here. No, you see, that's equal, so we're just going to hold here for now. Sitting on their capital seems good to me. Yeah, you see, Moria are battering them, I think, which isn't good for me. I suspect we're going to see a big chunk of territory which becomes Moria soon. You are going to move up to reinforce here so we can carpet the rest of their nation. I don't want this war to go on for too long because I am so screwed for manpower at the moment. This is my big problem just now. Reinforce now. Don't wait until they're locked in. No, now. I want them to break off attacking actually if I can. I don't want to lose the siege even briefly. So, because we're at 14%, so we're getting close to actually winning that siege. Oh damn, we're locked in. White peace soon, because they're not managing to hold even any of their territory because I pushed right through them. I could take everything I control at the moment. I don't want that to be a... See, do they have to join my wars? I'm going to wait until I control some territory here, because as soon as I control some territory here, I think I can grab them as a vassal, potentially. There we go. Apparently not. It's a big chunk of territory, though. I mean, let's really make the most of this, guys. I'd be foolish not to. A bit annoyed I can't make these guys a feudatory. Oh, do I need to control all of their territory to be able to make them a feudatory? This is heinous! My Raja is not very popular. Let's hold some games. That is really low popularity. We can dictate peace now, so actually I can keep pushing here. I can dictate peace whenever I want, so we're actually in a good position here. We're going to push through here and actually start pressuring the rest of their territory. soon. You can actually be disbanded, please. Let's just move somebody. No, I don't need them up there. They can stay there for now. But they can push over here, just in case. That castle is in the way, isn't it? No, we can go there. They will stop me hitting there, though. Ooh! They actually attacked. I mean, they kind of had to, but it was definitely foolish of them. So I want to get to there, but I can't easily. Down here is going well. We were also all these guys, and I could push up into them, but I'm not going to do that. I'm keeping a very close eye because I don't want anything to get in up here where their war goal is, because that would actually potentially break this. You can pull back to reinforce while the other army keeps moving. We need to march and take there before we can take here. I'm happy with this. I'm going to speed up time just for now while we siege here out. Oh, can I now? So a looper becomes a feudatory. Which means I will get... Hang on. Not much manpower, but they will join my wars. Which gives me a bit of vassal swarm. It also gives me a bit of a territory in the middle. And some money. I'm going to do this because my manpower is low. That gives me some extra people to help fight in my wars as well. And we capture here, so let's do this. Okay. Pass judgment on individual families. Let's have a look who's... Ooh, he is good. So Silica. Nope, no one else. Have Varese crucified. So we got a new family who has some good guys in it, so that'll help us. Let us burn off our mercenaries. And let's do this. So, we can form Dravida, which gives us growth, freemen, and extra civilization. Also adds some freemen and some citizens. And we are now Dravida. We gain claims to the regions of Ankanata. I don't know where they are. There we go. So we are now nice green colour, and we are Dravida. And we are looking quite powerful now. That was quite a consolidation of territory there, actually. Nothing hugely populous, but That was nice. And obviously we've got our vassal swarm around us as well now. Oh, or building a vassal swarm out. Which will help us in our wars to come. I am happy with that. Peace. We now need a period of peace. Because otherwise we are going to get our butts kicked from... Yeah. No, it's not loyal to me. Goddamn. Don't need to worry there. I need to remove my fortification border. But actually, this is a smaller, better border now. There we go. So we're actually losing fortifications there, which is good. And as I said, we are going to spend some time just chilling, rebuilding slowly. And building some roads, to be fair, because that's the other problem we are having, is that it's taking us too long to get around our empire. So we're going to build a long road along here, then one down here. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to be heading down here much. We're going to try and build a road along the edge of our empire. Not right on the edge, but close to it. You don't have enough troops at the moment. You can move to here and you can start building down. No, you can build up this way to connect them. And you can start building one down this way. Didn't really need to do it from there, but it does cost military power. That's the only negative of this. Loyalty buffs, please. I do need that at the moment too. Yeah, you can have military access in your fight against the Mauryan oppressors. It's annoying. I wish they were not doing quite so well. But Maurya is very low on manpower at the moment. If I was in a position to be able to take advantage of that, I would, to swallow up all of these little bits of territory and potentially push through here and up into here. But I'm not. This is why I also need to start building roads, because it's problematic to get across my empire, guys. And these roads will definitely speed things up, so... You can head into here, please. Roads are expensive to build, but they're definitely worth it. I will potentially take some attrition while I'm doing this, but not too much, so I just need to be a little careful. And obviously I'm weakened, but thankfully everybody around me is fairly weakened as well at the moment. I mean, these guys are the only ones who, and these guys are the only ones who can really go toward me. None of them are really a threat just now. See, my issue at the moment is that I'm a major power. And everything over there is outside my diplomatic range. How many troops does he have at the moment? Oh, just do it. At the moment, let's be honest, none of my armies are huge, so we can cope with that. Oh, it's locked in movement. That's why I can't split it. I thought they had too many. They're not massively loyal. No, I'm not too worried about that. That's quite a nice stack actually, so I'm not going to overly worry about that. They just may be pulled away from where they currently are to somewhere a bit more defensible, to well, somewhere they'll actually be not taking attrition. Yeah, you can pull back to here. While we're building our grand road across the Empire. Eventually these guys will have enough. Oh my god, they are in pain. There's very little left in this army. Let's get my vassal swarm to bugger off a little bit. I mean, it's dead, but it's following me around, which is a little annoying. I could have potentially gone on a bit further in this war, guys, but I didn't really want to get, you know, I don't want to be bordering Moria Main just yet. We are getting there. I mean, how many pops do we have? We've got 2,500, we've got 8,000. I max manpower is 280. There's 700. So, you know, so long as I'm careful, I can get away with things, but I just don't want to be too blasé. I mean, we saw that war. I mean, that was a war of superiority, and I do think it's a bit bad the way that can just go on forever, actually. I'd almost say that that looks like a bug to me, actually, because I would think that's an unintended consequence. The only thing I'm doing a bit bad here is I'm building this wall right next to my borders, which means people can jump out at me relatively easily. So I should probably, where I can, actually move it in away from my border a little bit, because then, you know, like here, because then I can move along it without them being able to see me. So actually maybe from here. Well, we're going to go into this one because we've already built it up to there. We've already got this chunk of border, but this is more just being able to get people up and down my empire quickly. I would like one down here long run, but that's not so important. Being able to get between the fronts of my empire is what's important. And potentially building a fleet at some point, because Moria can land troops 30k behind us. That is their only fleet, however. But they could use that to move troops. And I could use that, to be fair, as well, so... Ooh, 5% manpower, please. Because that'll buff that up nicely. Oh, do I already have claims on them? Oh. So apparently I already have claims on these bits. They just got battered into almost non-existence. We're getting there with that. I'm going to go for tax at the moment. Why did I just come here? I'm not sure. We've got lots of slaves. I do love the little spattering of other religions. as my armies rebuild, I've split them into two so I can split them up a bit more, guys, so we can have armies scattered along our front lines. Ooh. We definitely want to seek treatment for him. I can't because he's a child. Okay. And yeah, definitely seek treatment for my heir. Who, I think he'll be the successor. But that's a bit annoying because he's not the heir. That's bad, actually, because we're old. Ooh. Yeah. Let's start demanding support off my generals, because I think having them loyal to my heir is probably quite good. We've got plenty of power to spend. Let them, because I can't afford to waste power at the moment. No. Oh dear. Though he doesn't seem to actually be gaining any of these, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much. So we're spending a lot of power doing this, guys, but... Oops, I didn't mean to smear him. He apparently already supported us. He might not now. We're getting there. I want the pretenders list to pop up here, because then I can start going through that much more easily. Right now, we'd have a good solid civil war, which would be interesting. Let's have a look through my governors. That is all my governors. And do we have enough to stab a pig? Not quite. Soon we will stab a pig, which will help up our, get all this a bit better and help our legitimacy and our popularity and all of that. Oh, one more. That army's quite odd shaped, actually. In fact, can we stop them and pull some units out? Not now, because I've just done that. Never mind. We've pretty much got the road built, so that's good for us for our military movement around our empire. So I'm pushing it onto the border there. That'll do. Long run, I may build one down here and one down here as well, but I'm in no rush to do that. You can head here afterwards to just build yourself up. You're just building we're building a little detour there to keep it away from the border, just in case we ever need that. We're getting there. We're not far off having everybody back. For the state, let's get a training camp. Actually, let's check on my capital. We have got quite a lot. How is our growth doing? That's fine. Let's pop an extra trading camp and an extra marketplace for the tax and commerce income. Let's be honest, there is by far making the most. How is my civilization level? Yeah, we're quite civilized. There is very civilized. You know, we are some of the most civilized bits of the world. Central Moria is getting there. I know they're feudatories, but I don't know if that'll buff up what they're giving me because, you know, we only get 16 from subjects, but still. Every little helps. They actually really like me now, weirdly. I shouldn't say weirdly, it's hardly surprising they like me. Yeah, we can't afford to do that just now. Again, I'm going to split them in two. You can head here and start building one back there. Splitting up my armies, guys, it gives me more flexibility. I can stack them up, and it makes them easier to maintain, basically, because I don't have to worry about where they are. Ooh, so yeah, Moria just got a bit thicker there. And they took all of that, and they're not at war with them. They are fighting Barbs. But, yeah, Moria is definitely worrying. The Selekids are reforming slowly. So they've had a bloody civil war, guys, but they are slowly pulling it back, squishing all of those. Phrygia's doing well. I really want. Ooh, they've had a civil war as well. So yeah. I really want to somehow get in Diplo range, and I don't know if I can by extending it, because they're a bloody long way away. Because if I could get in a Diplo range with the Selekids or Bactria and ally up with these guys against Moria, that would be one of my best options, but it's, yeah, they're too far away at the moment. The Dravida will be ascendant. Building some more roads. And we're going to start building down here, through these hills, in fact. Yeah, let's get a friend. No, I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. The only reason we're going that way is because we were using the road, guys. So we're going to build this down here. And one down here, just to keep everything ticking along. Where were you going? There we go. And then you can build up into there. I've got a bit of a mixed random network of roads there, but it'll do. This will just help movement around our territory, guys, which is quite a useful thing to have improved, actually. So I'm quite happy to waste a bit of power on this, because certainly you saw in that last war I was having to go right around, and that was problematic. I mean, it's much better border now still, but how is my fortification line? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, we've got no gaps in that, which is nice. So basically to get through that they have to siege a fort, which is quite useful. Realistically what I really want is my roads shouldn't be anywhere in that, but you can't always manage that. And let's say we get a war here, we capture all of that and things, which is quite nice. They're too disloyal still. Moria is annoyingly guaranteeing a lot of the people I want to squish. Ooh. Oh, anyway guys, that is it. I'm going to have to end this one here. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle, so please check them out. Thank you very much for your time, guys.